This is Looking Forward for Physics 306 for Wednesday, January 21st, 2015. As you get ready for class tomorrow, I'd like you to read section 2.1.4 of the book and think about the following couple of questions. Question number 1. If we're going to try and use our expression for the electric field, namely that it's a sum over some constant k times q sub I over r sub I squared r sub I hat, what's the problem with this? While it is correct, what's the difficulty that we would walk into, that we would find, if we tried to do this computationally? Our second question has to do with continuous charge distributions. If we're going to try to integrate over k dq over r squared r hat, how do we actually do that integral? What's the independent variable? And how do we actually do or integrate over the 1, 2, or 3-dimensional charge distributions we're talking about? And finally, when we consider our charge densities, lambda, sigma, and rho, lambda being the charge per unit length, sigma being the charge per unit area, and rho being the charge per unit volume. When we think about these, are they distinctly different? Or is it possible to be able to write them in terms of one thing? Can it be generalized? Those are our questions I'd like you to think about. We'll talk about those things and more when we get together tomorrow. See you then.